Watching the grass hut suddenly burst into flames, I knew I had messed up big time, so I hurried to hide. I originally planned to run away from my hometown with my beloved soccer ball, but a man suddenly snatched the ball right out of my arms. Jack was the referee for the town's soccer matches, but the only match ball had been damaged, so he set his sights on my golden ball. In the heat of the moment, he had no choice but to put me on the field. Just like that, I played in the first official match of my life. Even though every opponent was tall and strong, I showed no fear at all. Instead, I turned my height disadvantage into an advantage with my agility, weaving effortlessly between the towering players. The only way they could stop me was by fouling. Even facing a 5-man wall, I still fired off an incredible free kick. The ball sailed over the wall and curled straight into the top corner. The crowd on the sidelines erupted with thunderous cheers. At that moment, I never could have imagined that I, a barefoot African boy without even a pair of cleats, was about to write my own legend in the world of soccer. I was born in a slum in Cameroon. Poverty was everywhere here, just like every other boy my age. I was completely obsessed with soccer. Since we didn't have a real ball, we tightly wrapped rags and yarn together to make a cloth ball that could barely roll. Chasing that ball barefoot across the dirt field was the purest joy of our entire day, until one day, I opened a magazine from the outside world. That was the first time I saw what a real soccer ball looked like. From that moment on, a dream began to take root in my heart. Not only did I want a real soccer ball, I also wanted to become a professional player on the field. So to get a little closer to that dream, my brother and I started a grueling little business. We woke up before sunrise every single day, heading deep into the jungle to collect firewood. Then, using an old broken cart, we hauled a full load of wood, more than 10 kilometers to the lumber mill in town to sell it. But when we finally clutched the money we had saved for days and ran to the market full of hope, we sadly realized that the money wasn't even enough to buy the cheapest plastic ball. But the stubborn determination in my bones wouldn't let me give up. Just when life seemed to hit rock bottom, fate quietly began to change. My mother suddenly became seriously ill, so I took all the money I had saved and spent it on her treatment. That was where I met a United Nations volunteer doctor named Aisling. Not only did she kindly give my mother medicine for free, she was also deeply moved by my determination to chase my dream despite the hardship, and by my love and devotion to my mother. So just a few days later, as I carried a heavy bundle of wood on my way home, Aisling's off-road vehicle pulled up beside me. She took out a real soccer ball and handed it to me, even though the ball was already worn out. When my fingertips touched the solid leather, the whole world suddenly seemed to fall silent. When I got home, I painted the entire ball with golden paint, as if I were crowning my dream. That golden ball carried all of my hopes, but that happiness didn't last very long, because an accident was already on its way.